I'm Father Chuck Dornquast, the Director of Vocations for the Diocese of St. Petersburg, and today we're asking questions of Deacon Izzie Hernandez. Deacon Izzie, his home parish is Our Lady of the Rosary and Lando Lakes, and he's a transitional deacon. So coming May 15th, 2020, Deacon Izzie's not going to be Deacon Izzie anymore. Please God, he's going to be Father Izzie. So Deacon Izzie, glad to have you with us. Are you ready to answer 20 questions?
I think I am.
All right. Well, question.
So let's do it.
Let's do it. Question number 1. Where are you from?
So I'm from the Tampa area, but my parents are originally from Puerto Rico.
Very good. And what do you like to do in your downtime?
I like to draw.
Nice. If you were to suddenly become a master woodworker, what would you build?
Noah's Ark.
Are you expecting a lot of rain?
No, but it just seems like a pretty cool project.
It would be a cool project. What song do you have completely memorized?
One Thing Remains.
Okay. If you could be an animal for a day, what animal would it be?
That would definitely be a monkey. I just love climbing trees. At least I used to. Now I'm not as agile as I was.
Any particular type of monkey?
Not really, just any monkey, to be honest.
All right. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
I do not.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Probably be Transformers.
All right. Do you have a favorite movie quote?
None off the top of my head, not really, no.
Okay. What's your favorite place?
My favorite place? I guess it would be Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Visiting there, the beaches there, just so beautiful.
All right. Do you have a least favorite food?
Yes, hamburgers. Yeah. Believe it or not.
Wow. All right, so now we're going to transition, now that you're warmed up, into questions that are a little bit deeper. So question number 11. What could you give a 40-minute presentation on without any preparation?
Yes, so I did a project in St. John Vianney, and so I could definitely do a project on memory. You know, the healing of memory.
Beautiful. Who or what has been most influential in your life?
Probably my mom. She's been one of the most influential people in my life.
Beautiful. What's the best way a person can spend their time?
The best, doing something that brings them joy, something that will get them out of that situation that there's the pain or whatever they're going through, the suffering, whatever brings them joy, whatever reignites them and gets them going again.
Beautiful. Is there anything you're looking forward to right now?
I'm looking forward to learning how to do anointings of the sick. In our class, we're getting ready to do that, and so we're starting to get into that, to the liturgy, and so I'm really looking forward to that.
Awesome. What age did you start thinking about priesthood?
That's a good one. The age, I think, it was my last year in college, so it was probably 21, 22 years old.
Okay. And what did your family or friends think?
Family was on board, most part. I think my dad and my older sister were the ones that weren't so much on board. But, after talking to them, I realized it wasn't that they weren't on board that I was entering seminary. It was more that I was leaving and I was going to be distant from them. And, being with them for so long, it kind of pained them. But yeah, friends, family have always been very supportive, especially my grandparents and family in Puerto Rico. I mean, when they found out, they were, jumping for joy.
Beautiful. And what do they think now?
they're all supportive. I mean, my dad and my sister, both of them who once weren't supportive are very, very supportive. And again, like if it hadn't been for me just sitting down and having that conversation with them and asking them why, I never would have actually learned why. And so those were very intimate moments that I had with them and very fruitful. And, I just thank the Lord for him giving me the courage to just go and ask him and to just relay my feelings to them and then to receive from them. And to know that like they support me in everything that I do, and they just wish happiness and joy, and as long as they see that in my life, that's all that matters to them.
What's one thing you wish people knew about Catholicism?
Yeah, one thing I wish that people knew about Catholicism, and it's really came about much time in prayer and over my summer assignment this year, is for people to know that the church is more than just the clergy. Like the people of God play an important role. And when I'm hearing like, what are the bishops doing about it? What are the priests doing about it? It always gets me going like, no. It's not just what are the bishops and what are the priests doing, but what are the lay men and women doing? What are they bringing to the priest? What are they bringing to the bishop, so that we can, enter into prayer, receive from the Holy Spirit, and then come to answers. But like, if we're not receiving from the laymen and women, which they have a perspective that we oftentimes don't, then it's not the fullness of the church responding.
So, Izzie, what's one thing you wish people knew about seminary?
I wish people knew just the amount of fraternity that we do receive here and how it plays a major role in our lives. I mean, other than being able to hang out and play sports with each other, I mean, we also have an opportunity to meet up with the guys in individual rooms or outside walking around, to have these really intimate moments of talking and bringing our frustrations to one another and bringing our joys to one another, so that we don't keep it all bottled inside, but we share that, and then coming to the realization that like, look, I'm not the only one struggling with this. Now, we can enter into this together, and then to see, how we can walk and how we can be a brother for another person. Because oftentimes if we don't talk about it, then we don't realize that, oh, he's going through it too, and then we feel like we're isolated. And, that's where the evil one wants us to remain. And so fraternity just really brings us outside of that isolation, brings us up to the light, and allows the Lord really to work within our lives.
Awesome. And final question, what's one thing you would say to someone who's thinking about seminary or thinking about priesthood?
Yeah, someone who's thinking about seminary or priesthood, I encourage you to either talk to a seminarian, talk to a young priest or any priest really, and to listen to their vocation story, and to hear what it is that drew them, and to see and relate it to your own life, and maybe compare it a little bit. Not that like comparing is like, oh, he came here, but everybody's vocation story is different. And it's beautiful to see how the Lord has called individuals outside of themselves into the priesthood, and to know that we all have things that we think we're not worthy of. We're not, but the Lord calls us worthy regardless, and to never let our past shame and sin hold us back from what the Lord is calling us to. Like, if he's calling you to it, be courageous, step up.
Awesome. Well, Deacon Izzie, thank you for giving us your time, your thoughts, and answering the 20 questions. Please remember to pray for Deacon Izzie and all the other seminarians of our diocese as they courageously respond to the call that the Lord has placed before them, and in particular for Deacon Izzie as he prepares for priesthood.
Thank you so much, Father.
Welcome.